So you saw variations there, one of the easiest color correction tools to use inside Photoshop, but I'm going to show you a set of tools that's even simpler to use. We'll take a look at Photoshop's auto tools. So what I've done here is I've opened up a new image. It's called niceview.jpg. He's inside the Chapter 8 folder, which is inside your project files folder, which is sitting on your desktop. Open this guy up here. I'm going to take this image and I'm going to duplicate him 3 times. There's 3 sets of auto commands, and I want to have a 4th image window so we can compare back to the original. So I'll go up to my image menu and down to duplicate. I'll call this guy auto tone. There's the first duplicate. Image, duplicate. Call this guy auto contrast. Image, duplicate. Last one here. I'll call him auto color. And I'll arrange them on my screen here so I can see them all. Just zoom out a little bit on each. I want to be able to compare each of these with one another. Something like this. Okay, great. I think you're going to like these auto commands. They're actually a great place to start when you're working with your color correction. Okay, so my original image is up in the top right corner here. There's my auto contrast, my auto tone, and my auto color. I'm going to start with auto tone here. So how this is going to work is I click inside that image window, then I'll go up to my image menu and down to auto tone. And you can see what that does to the image there. What's happening there with auto tone is Photoshop automatically sets the brightness and the contrast for the image, and if there's a color cast, it'll remove it as well. Earlier in this chapter, you saw channels as well. What auto tone does is it works on a channel by channel basis. So there's auto tone, looks good. I'm going to go to auto contrast now. Click inside that image window and up to my image menu and down to auto contrast. Not much of a change there inside this guy. I'll compare him back to the original. Not a whole lot of difference there. What auto contrast does, it's the same as auto levels, but it isn't going to go channel by channel. It's going to take the whole image into account. And if there's a color cast, it'll leave it in the image as well. All right, one more here, auto color. I'll give this guy a try here. I click inside the image window and then back up to the image menu and down to auto color. And that's definitely had a dramatic result on my image here. What's actually happened here is very interesting, something we're going to talk about in more detail in a few minutes. What this command does, the auto color command, is it finds the darkest pixel and it makes it pure black, and it finds the lightest pixel and it makes it pure white, and it shifts all the colors in between the two. In terms of your auto commands, auto color is a great place to start because it tends to produce the best colors. Now, I don't know if it's the best for this particular image. That's really in the eye of the beholder. This image looks a little bit too jungly now for me. The greens are just a little bit too olivey for me. So I might go with my first one here, auto tone. That's just personal preference though. Anyway, the long and short of it though is there's a quick look at your auto commands inside Photoshop. Definitely a great place to start when you're color correcting your images.